So The Martian is a film about a man stranded in Mars, and when I heard this I thought, cool, awesome, let me go see this film. And I did, and as it turns out, it's Mars the planet and not Mars the chocolate factory, which quite frankly might have been more interesting, but whatever, I guess that's why I don't write films. And also, this isn't really a spoiler, but there was no Milky Way, there was no galaxy, so I felt it was kind of like a missed opportunity. Now the thing about The Martian is that it is supposed to be a sci-fi. It's listed on IMDb as adventure, drama, sci-fi. Now it does have adventure, it does have drama, but the sci-fi elements are really lacking. I mean, apart from the fact that they go to Mars, there's nothing really sciencey fictiony about it, you know. I mean, yes, I get that people haven't actually been to Mars yet, so that in and of itself is science fiction, but even then everything just felt believable. And for me personally, I do feel that a good sci-fi needs to stretch the imagination in terms of what we can perceive and what we can think, but present them in a way that we can relate to, and it didn't quite do that. And it didn't really seem to know whether it wanted to spoon feed the audience or whether it wanted to make the audience figure stuff out, because it spoon fed some of the most mundane things, like, you know, people's names. It wouldn't just let you figure out somebody's name, it would just put their name across the screen. I mean, you could figure out somebody's name just by listening. You know, if you go into the movies, then you can probably hear, and if you can't hear, then you really should be watching the subtitle versions. But the point is, you can figure out a person's name just during the dialogue, but it didn't even let you do that. It was like, no, here's their name, just have it on the screen, you don't even have to figure that out. But the dialogue itself was so space jargon filled heavy that you really had to pay attention to understand what certain things mean. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be lost during this movie, because it does make itself clear as you're watching the film, which I liked. I liked that it draws you in so that you have to pay attention. So you have to look what's going on and listen to what they're saying so you can understand what the concepts are. I mean, you're not going to maybe understand specifically what every single word means, but you'll get an idea for the concept of what they're talking about, and I liked that. However, when you make a film like that and then proceed to tell the audience characters' names instead of letting them figure those out as well, then it is kind of like, you know, what are you doing here? You know, come on, what are we doing here? Really? Come on, you know what I mean? Right, I just want to mention one thing now in regards to what Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeted about this film. And it is going to be a little bit of a minor spoiler, but I totally understand if you'd rather not watch the rest of this video, and if that is your decision, then thank you for watching this far. Give me a like if this has helped you out. Give me a dislike if it hasn't. Either way, let me know your reasons in the comments. Share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Well, actually, I won't see you because I'll be looking at a camera, but you know what I mean. Anyway, till then. Right. Now, on October 3rd, 2015, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, astrophysicist, tweeted this out. The @Martian movie, where the protagonist survives not on wit, prayer, or hope, but by sciencing the shit out of everything. Now, that's not strictly speaking true. In fact, it's not true at all. He does science the shit out of a lot of things, but there is a lot of luck that he has in the film. Certainly he's lucky that he didn't die during the initial storm, for one thing. He hoped that the yes/no message with the rotating camera would work, and was very lucky that anybody was even there to receive the message. And there is that part where he's holding the Jesus crucifix and says, "I'm counting on you," and that sounds a lot like a prayer to me. And just as a side note to Dr. Tyson, if you're going to put out a tweet like that, then please put a spoiler warning on it, because that, not cool, man, not cool. But anyway, that is what I think of The Martian. If you liked this video, then give me a like and share it amongst your friends. If you didn't like it, give me a dislike and share it amongst your enemies. Either way, let me know your reasons in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, I dare do all that's made become a man. Who dares do more is none.